Go to edgeofthewebradio.com right now and download our exclusive app. Powered by Site Strategics. Experience groundbreaking industry videos and much more with the Edge of the Web app. You're listening to Edge of the Web Radio. Here's Aaron Sparks.
I am the smartest man alive!
We got an article here from Neil Patel over at Search Engine Journal. Neil's awesome. And you should always pay attention to the blog content that he has.
We should get him on the show.
We should actually have him on the show.
Yes, we should.
That would be an awesome thing. I think we're going to go hunt him down. So he talks about the hiring process and decision process between a in-house professional and an agency hiring. So what is an in-house SEO? According to Digital Marketing Glossary, an in-house SEO refers commonly to SEO operation, that's search engine optimization, right? What is search engine optimization? It's the grooming of a website, and as well as all of the inbound factors that make a website appear at the top of organic listings. And organic listings are the non-paid listings on a search result page, correct?
Correct.
All right, thank you. That's the briefest.
You hope it does.
You hope.
That's the goal.
That is the goal. All right, so this individual is it's within a company by a dedicated team or a specialist. That's what they talk about whenever they're saying in-house SEO. Okay, and also may refer to an employee in charge of internal SEO. So that's the description. That's the glossary. So Neil says, hey, it's an endless and sometimes silly debate. In fact, you can have both. You can have an in-house SEO and an SEO agency. However, I've never really seen it work out well. Yeah. I'm just saying. So
The in-house.
The combination of the two.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's not always an either-or issue, but if you're trying to make that decision for your business, well, here are some things to keep in mind. All right? An in-house SEO might be too expensive. Did you lose something there?
My mind. But
No.
keep going.
It's not in the bag.
Yeah. I was hoping.
According to Indeed, okay, the average SEO salary is $76,000.
What?
I'm saying.
Why did I get in the agency business?
Now, Rand Fishkin's article, published in 2011, puts the range at 4,500 to 100,000. All right? This may seem like an enormous sum, especially when you're factoring in year after year the payroll costs plus the extra costs required to keep employees, taxes, healthcare, and etc. But the cost is only part of the decision. What truly matters are the results, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
most of them do about $100,000 for the damage to the brand. So your net, it's a net. Whatever.
I know me some
Add those
SEO.
up. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's where you may get better results from an agency while paying equal or lower fees. According to Jason Demers, the typical retainer cost for an agency service is around $2,500 to $5,000. And that's moderate. I mean, that's Midwest pricing, I think.
Yeah.
That came from late 2013 statistics. And it comes out to a lot less than the standard SEO hire.
Well, and
but
it depends what they're doing there, right? I mean, if it's straight consulting, that's probably appropriate.
Yep.
But if they're doing, development, performance enhancement, infrastructure work, content, the
more
prices
to it
go way up
absolutely,
from that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're see, a lot of times somebody's trying to find that one person who can do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphic, SEO, social media. They try to stack all the chips on that one person.
Yep.
Not one person has all those disciplines, For most businesses today, SEO is the highest ROI marketing effort, or at least ROO, that the return on objective marketing effort. The benefits it provides exceed the value other than any other marketing approach. And we see that regularly from TV to print to even radio. Digital marketing continually compounds itself, okay, as opposed to other types of medium broadcast, which disappear into the ether.
Yeah.
You have a continuing valuation from the search engines. Everything you put into it adds upon itself. It's the compounding interest effect, right?
Yeah.
So, cost is one factor that you should consider. Another factor here is the SEO that doesn't have broad enough skill set. All right? And that's if you're looking for one person to have everything that they need to actually execute, correct SEO as well as digital marketing efforts. That's a lot of different skills. There's three main categories that Neil actually described in this article that SEO skills should have. Let's check this out. Technical SEO.
Yep.
All right. That's this brand of SEO is very focused on technical view of how to optimize the most advanced features, including the speed of the site, optimize code to text ratios, and fine tune your SSL. Right. As well as site structure and different compliance issues inside of technical SEO. Another one, on-site SEO. This on-site SEO is especially skilled at title tags and tracking down different 404s and having a full domination over the back end of content optimization. Well, I mean, that's a very, very niche skill set.
Yeah.
If you don't know technical in code,
Absolutely.
you can still focus on your content, right? Yep. And then you have link SEO, and that's the inbound factor. Every SEO admits that backlinks are a very significant impact on search rankings. They're more than 1/3 of the weight that Google pays attention to in how it scores your site. And there's been so many evolutions of the link factor, right? That somebody has to be a very qualified individual to be able to get good inbound content on a regular basis.
The link factor.
The link factor.
Is that show with
Sounds like a reality show.
Bill SEO Riley? You like that, Bill
Yeah, I
SEO
do.
Riley?
That's awesome. That's
I made
awesome.
that up right there on the spot.
SEO Riley.
Yeah.
I
So
would have
creative.
never known that. That sound like you stewed on that for a good solid 10 minutes at least. Jeez. The help we get around here. It's rare enough to find a single SEO that can actually fill all those three roles. Agencies, by the very nature, have enough professionals that are skilled at those different aspects that you can get the same effect, but much more varied and many more vantage points of strategy in an agency environment, right? So on top of that, your site may not even need a full-time SEO. So if you're looking to hire somebody full-time and pay that type of salary,
Yeah.
and you don't have enough work for them to do, what else are they going to do?
Well, I'm gonna take it a step further.
Do it.
Okay, first, half of the job is learning, right?
Yep.
It's half of the job is sitting there monitoring what other SEO professionals are saying, what the tools are saying, and then observing other sites. If you're an SEO working at one company, you have one site to look at.
Right, exactly.
Right? If you're at an agency, how many sites are you guys monitoring right now? 30, 40, 50 sites, right?
Exactly.
And so you're able to see when small shifts happen. And then the other thing is there's an economy of scale on tools.
Absolutely.
There's an economy of scale on we might take all of our clients one month and just go, oh, meta descriptions, we've seen a nice, increase in click-through rate.
Right.
Let's make sure that we go through all of our sites and do all of our meta descriptions. And there's efficiencies of scale on those projects.
But that recon only comes if you're doing work on other sites.
Right. If you do development, if you're doing like on WordPress, you guys do some kind of update on functions.php that enables some kind of thing, well, you get to roll it out through all the sites. It's not a one-time investment for one single site.
And let's say if you have a really big site, pull back from that for a minute. If you have 10,000 pages on your website, can any SEO singularly in-house handle that type of work? No, they're going to be buried for eons. Right?
And then not to mention, I'm going to keep going with this, meetings, vacation, sick time. There's an advantage. I always tell people that a consultant really does have an unfair advantage. And that's that when we're brought into a company to work on a problem, all we have to do is work on the problem. We don't have to worry about personalities. We don't have to worry about the next pay raise. We don't have to worry about, right?
Yep.
All we have to do is fix the problem. And there's a lot to be said for that.
I don't pay my guys. I just give them sandwiches.
Is that right?
That's
sandwiches?
I got pizza today instead of sandwiches.
Pizza? What kind of pizza?
Deep dish Chicago style.
Oh, that's not real pizza.
Oh my gosh!
It's not.
Who are you?
He's the New
I
York
was
style.
born and raised in Connecticut, buddy.
Oh, there it is.
New Haven, by the way, just ranked the #1 pizza in the country.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, stay on topic. This is going to have a hand. So when you hire an agency, you're hiring more than one person to do the work. If you have major tasks that need to be accomplished, you may be able to muster larger forces and more advanced thoughts in this space than any one singular person. All right?
Yep.
You know, search strategy may be in shambles from just one person because he's not getting fed recon on data and not plugged into the entire community of SEO professionals like an agency should be regularly.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, there's a number of points that Neil covered. It's always, getting fresh perspectives, getting good information on a regular basis. All these things can really stack the deck towards an agency. And, we're biased. Obviously, we're an agency out here. But I beg the point, where do you see, how can you put value on one individual whenever you have to have a floating regular knowledge of what's growing in this industry?
One, even for that price, you could hire 2 different SEO agencies and observe what their responses are.
Cage match.
Yeah. And we've been involved with a couple of companies now that have multiple consultants, and we're okay with that. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Get a second opinion and test.
Well, absolutely.
Test.
And any SEO company or agency worth their salt welcomes that.
Right.
We'll stand toe-to-toe with any agency because we've got the tools, we've got the talent, and gosh darn it, we give a darn.
Gosh darn it, somebody loves me.
Exactly. All right, just to summarize real quick, you may, from a cost standpoint, it's efficient to go with an SEO agency. From resources and talent, it's much more efficient to go with an SEO.
And make them prove their investment, right?
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And on top of that, with the tools that they have at their disposal, you can see that ROI painted for you very quickly. Yes. So, I think we made our case.
I think you did.
Court adjourned.
Call Site Strategics at
877 SEO for web. Wow.
Or look them up on Google.
Exactly. Just do that. All right. Hey, coming up, we're going to be talking to them.